3 elite dribblers, 3 completely different styles, 1 attacks with rhythm, 1 attacks with power, and 1 looks like defenders have never seen football before. So I studied dozens of dribbles from Michael Olise, Luis Diaz, and Kvaratskhelia, and what I discovered completely changed how I see modern wingers. Michael Olise doesn't dribble with speed first, he dribbles with timing. That's what makes him different. Because most wingers want to beat you immediately, they want the highlight, the explosive moment. Olise, he waits. He studies the defender first. Watch closely and you'll notice something strange. Everything feels slow. Almost too slow. Like nothing dangerous is happening. And then suddenly, one touch changes everything. A tiny body feint, a shoulder drop, a pause. That's all he needs. And defenders hate players like that, because pace can be tracked. Skill moves can be predicted. But timing destroys balance. Olise constantly manipulates defenders into making the first mistake. He wants you to step forward. He wants you to lean the wrong way, because the second your weight shifts, you're finished. And what makes him even scarier is how relaxed he looks while doing it. No panic, no wasted movement, no rushing. It almost feels disrespectful, like he already knows the defender can't stop him. That's why his dribbling looks elegant instead of chaotic. He plays football like a chess player. Every touch sets up the next move. Every pause is intentional. Even his first touch feels designed to trap defenders mentally, and once confidence disappears from a defender, the battle is already over. This is why Olise is so dangerous in isolation. Not because he's the fastest, not because he does the most skills, but because he controls the rhythm of the duel. He decides when the defender moves, and in football, the player controlling the rhythm usually wins. Luis Diaz is the complete opposite. There's nothing calm about his dribbling, nothing controlled, nothing patient. Everything about Diaz feels violent, explosive, aggressive, relentless. When Diaz receives the ball, he attacks immediately, no hesitation, and that's what makes him terrifying. Because defenders barely get time to think. Before they can even set their feet, Diaz is already running at them full speed. And unlike many modern wingers, he doesn't dribble just to look good. Every movement has purpose. He wants territory, momentum, chaos. He wants defenders retreating. You can actually see panic start building, especially in transition. That's where Diaz becomes almost impossible to stop. Open grass, backpedaling defenders, crowd getting louder. That's his world. And once he senses fear, he attacks even harder. What separates Diaz from technical dribblers is intensity. Some wingers dance around defenders. Diaz fights them. Every duel feels physical. Shoulders crashing. Rapid touches. Sudden acceleration. It's football played at emotional speed. And defenders don't just get beaten physically, they get broken mentally. Because even if they stop him once, he comes again. And again. And again. That constant pressure exhausts defenders. You start second-guessing yourself. You stop diving into tackles. You begin backing away. And the moment a defender starts retreating, Diaz has already won. That's why his dribbling feels so dangerous. It's not elegant like Olise. It's overwhelming. Pure intensity. Pure aggression. Pure chaos. But then there's Kvaratskhelia, and honestly, he might be the strangest dribbler out of all of them, because with Olise you can understand the plan, with Diaz you can feel the aggression, but Kvaratskhelia, sometimes it genuinely looks like even HE doesn't know what he's about to do next. And somehow, That's exactly why defenders struggle against him so much. His dribbling doesn't follow rhythm. 1 second he's walking, the next second he explodes, then suddenly he slows down again. It's unpredictable, messy, almost improvisational, and defenders hate unpredictability more than speed. Defenders constantly try to read body language, movement patterns, touch direction, but Kvaratskhelia keeps changing the answers. You think he's going left? He pauses. You think the attack is dead. He suddenly accelerates through 2 players. It feels random. But it isn't random. It's instinct. Pure instinctive football. So many players today are robotic, system-based, everything rehearsed. Kvaratskhelia still plays with street football energy, freedom, creativity, improvisation, because chaos destroys structure. Even elite defenders struggle when situations become unpredictable. And Bayern Munich learned that the hard way. Every time they thought they contained him, he created another problem. A different angle, a different movement, a different decision. That mental uncertainty slowly destroys defenders over 90 minutes because eventually you stop defending confidently. You start reacting instead of controlling. And against players like Kvaratskhelia, reaction is already too late. That's what makes him special, not just the dribbling itself, but the feeling he creates. When he has the ball, anything can happen. Olise controls defenders with timing, Diaz destroys them with intensity, but Kvaratskhelia, he breaks football logic completely. And maybe that's why defenders still can't figure him out. Because sometimes the most dangerous player isn't the fastest or the strongest, it's the one you can't predict.